And there are a lot of companies that are all set now next week to report their numbers, as I flagged off. Let's find out what exactly is in store, what the street is penciling in by way of expectations from these heavyweights. We've got Ashesha here to give us that quick snapshot. Ashesha.
6 nifty companies will be reporting their numbers next week. Let's start off with UPL then, which will be reporting its numbers on Monday. Revenues are expected to grow by about 6% on a year-on-year basis, while EBITDA could see an uptick of about 7%. All key geographies are expected to report growth rate in a low to mid-single digit, while as far as key monitorables are concerned, companies' debt levels, capex plans and key raw material pricing trends will be the key monitorables as far as UPL is concerned. Moving on to Dr. Reddy's then, where US sales are expected to see an uptick of about 25.5% on year-on-year basis, and this will be on account of healthy traction in its niche products. Potential launches in US over the next 12 to 5 months will be the key monitorables. Moving on to Larsen & Toubro then, where consolidated revenues are expected to grow by about 11% on a YOY basis, and this will be led by a strong pickup in execution across its segments. Guidance on order book execution and order inflows will be the key monitorables. Let's also talk about Asian Paints. Then volume growth is expected to come in at about 6% YOY. Gross margins meanwhile are expected to see an uptick both on a sequential basis as well as on YOY basis, and that is on account of lower input cost. Moving on to another pharma company then, Cipla will also be reporting its numbers next week, where US sales are expected to remain robust, and much like Dr. Reddy's, this will be also driven by niche product segment. Outlook on progress on niche product pipeline will be the key monitorable as far as Cipla is concerned. Lastly, let's also talk about Tata Motors, where JLR volumes are expected to grow by about 6% on a year-on-year basis, and that is due to easing chip shortage and continued traction towards new models. India performance meanwhile is expected to be healthy this quarter, both on a quarter-on-quarter basis as well as on a YOY basis. So on the back of results that all of these companies will be reporting next week, keep an eye out on these stocks.